Sir Henry, I have Saturdays set aside just for you in classic blues and R&B, Papi.
This is music with a feeling on classic blues and R&B. WVON 1690.
Well, any time is a good time.
On WVON.
Hey! Like right now. Wow!
I'll take an order of barbecue, collard greens, and a football game.
All right, welcome to another edition of Classic Blues and R&B here on WVON 1690 AM. We're coming to you from the studios of WVON here in Chicago, the Xfinity Studio. Sir Henry Cheatham here, going to be with you until 2 a.m. playing for you nothing but the best in American music. I welcome you to Classic Blues and R&B. We're streaming live at WVON.com. on the World Wide Web. We're doing our thing out there. We want you to check us out. We're on WVON.com. We're also at iHeartRadio. We're up and running also on Ustream TV. And we may even do our, what the hell you call that thing, Facebook Live. Facebook Live. We may do Facebook Live. You know, everybody else is doing a little live Facebooking. Figured I said I'd do a little live Facebook just for the hell of it, to make sure, see if it works, you know. Some of these things, you know, you say, hey, do I want to be bothered with it? You say, yeah, okay. Anyway, welcome to Classic Blues and R&B. This is where you come to get your taste of real American music each and every Saturday night. It takes you right through the week. I'll tell you what, you ain't getting nothing else nowhere else, you know. You get the, when you're in the Classic Blues and R&B Club, you know you're at the right juke joint. You know, here you get real blues, a healthy shot of soul, and your much-needed dose of rhythm and blues right here. Blues, beer, and barbecue, that is the real red, white, and blue, the American music. Once you get here at Classic Blues and R&B, you know you found the great call letters of WVON, the call letters with a great heritage and legacy. WVON 1690 AM. Coming to you from the middle part of North America. I love that. I love saying that, you know. So I was in Canada once, and I was talking to this lady, and I said something about North America. I said, yeah, I said America. And she said, yeah, and then that woman stopped. It was at Montreal University. She stopped. We are Americans, too. I said, you are absolutely right, ma'am. And from that day forward, I do not take it for granted that we are America. We are part of North America. We got Mexico and Canada. They're both, you know, one is hot, ooh, and one is cold. Frio, caliente. That's right. That's what we got, you know, here. Glad to have you here. We're on the south side of Chicago. And it's always good to be back up in here on a Saturday night. Sunday, we're going to be here right here to Sunday morning doing our thing. And we want you guys to stick with us and enjoy it with us. We want you to make sure that you come up in here and stay with us. Don't be afraid. Don't leave us. You know, we look for good folks, you know, want good listeners. You know, we want you to just stick with us here. And remember, folks, ignorance is the most costly crop that any community can produce. Remember that. In America right now is, I think, leading the way in stupidity. Not only ignorance, they've gone beyond that point. They're now at a point of, hell, I don't know if it's a point of no return or not, you know. Hopefully not. I hope that we can do something, you know, to get this thing on the right track, you know. We always want you to get social with us here at WVON by going to Facebook.com/WVON1690. Also on Twitter, follow us at WVON1690, and on Instagram at WVON1690. You can always text WVON to 88474, and you'll get our alerts and everything else we got here. Classic Blues, I also want you to like us on Facebook by going to Facebook.com/Classic Blues and R&B. Like us there. Follow us on Twitter at WVON Henry. And subscribe to our YouTube channel where we continue as we leave here. Our programs are still running 24 hours per day, 7 days a week. So subscribe to our YouTube channel at Henry CB. And you get all that we're doing out there. It's been a good week. The week is always good. The weather has been excellent day. The weather was very good today, as always. Hell, every day is a good day to me, as far as I'm concerned. It was a very nice day. I want to say hi to Miss Bobby out there, whom I met today over at Mariano. She was over there shopping, looking good. In Alabama roots. She got some Alabama roots, she says. You know. But anyway, it was nice seeing her out there. Say hi to a few other folks as we rode through the show tonight. Hey, my man Forrest down there in Dallas. He said that my boy Dak ain't that good, Forrest. I tell you, whoever this Monday morning quarterback guy is, said Dak is in bad shape, you know. But those are his thoughts, you know. Yep. See that the Affordable Care Act didn't pass, but damn it, that's 7 cents. We still got that, folks. We stuck with that. Yes, what's her name? What's that woman's name? Whatever her name is. We know we got stuck with that, you know. Yeah, look like we got pricked. Pricked. We got pricked winked by Miss Pratt Wig is her name. Well, that's 7 cents soda tax. I was going to the store today, and I thought about it. I said, damn, 7 cents for a bag. And then 7, penny per ounce. I said, hell, that's real money, man. You know, you think about it. You know, they talk about a penny here and a penny now. And I heard somebody running by Cliff yesterday about having a, what the hell, like we got a tag, a sticker for this, a sticker for that. Now, we don't need no more taxes. What we need is some good government. We need people doing their job. That's somebody who's continuing to trying to figure out how to make a living off us, you know. And these cats live good, folks. Y'all to check that doggone pension plan out. I don't know where that money went to. But, hey, we the one paying the bill, folks. It's not their government. It is our government. They are supposed to be responsible to us. As far as the Affordable Care Act that they're talking about, the Congressional Black Caucus right now, folks, are sitting in the bird seat. Why don't they do like Humphrey and Hawkins did? All you need to do is get you a senator. You got, about 49, 48, 7, whatever they got out there. Let Maxine Waters and them go over there and get a senator over there, Republican or Democrat, don't matter, and come up with a great plan. That's what they need to do, and you come out, you craft a bill that's worthwhile. I was talking to a young man tonight, and he was telling me about the cost of this thing. He said, pay $100 a month for premium. He said, and there's a $500 deductible. and he told me it was with Blue Cross or somebody, I don't know. But the way he's explaining it to me, I said, damn, I can understand it didn't do what folks thought it was going to do. The only thing that the Obamacare did, that was pushed through by the Democrats, I couldn't care about neither one, is that they did get a health bill on the road, Think about it. I had to pay, what the hell do you call this thing? Medicare all of my days, ever since it's been in business. My generation, had to pay Medicare. So with this thing out here, I don't know. We at least got a health bill on the floor. So now you try to you improve it. That's what you do about legislation. You put something in, and the next thing you know, the next generation, next session, you try to make it work for you. Anyway, we're going to get into the show here. Got a little chatter coming up later on here about a couple of things. I got a couple of stories about some teachers. At least a teacher down in Oklahoma. This lady been barred for 2 years. And they say she did a cartwheel. And I got quite a shade of pale, too, but I love that. Anyway, down in Oklahoma, a substitute teacher was suspended for 2 years. And Stacy exposed herself to students when she did a cartwheel across the floor, wearing a long skirt, but she had no underwear on. And said she pleaded guilty to a reduced charge. Her name is Lacey Sponsler. She pleaded guilty to the assault after the charges were reduced from indecent exposure. She was given a 2-year suspended sentence and can't teach for 2 years. She would not have to register as a sex offender. And thank God she doesn't, because I don't think the woman was doing it to entice anybody. It's just one of those things. She got excited about whatever she did, and she forgot she didn't have no panties on. Hey, well, some ladies don't like wearing panties. Hey, now don't ask me why they don't like wearing panties. Some of them, how the ladies took the bras off, so they didn't like that either, And there was another lady in England. She was found guilty for the second time for using a fake penis to trick her female friends into having sex with her on a many occasion. Galen Newland was first convicted of sexual assault in September 2015, but the conviction was squashed in October last year when she was released from jail, then pending a retrial. On this past week, the 27-year-old woman was found guilty again when a Manchester Crown Court determined that the victim was unaware she was sleeping with Newland because of the great length she went to hide her real identity. According to The Guardian out of England, Newland, a creative writing graduate of Chester University, reached out to her friend and fellow classmates in 2011, posing as a man named Kai Fortune. And that's what she did. What she should have gotten, she wanted a penis, she got a real penis, But anyway, folks, here we go. We're ready to get into the show. You're listening to Classic Blues as you do every Saturday night, Sunday morning right here. I want to say hello to my man Amon over there in England. I wonder if he had that girl out there, and he was trying to slip in behind her, but I don't know. But anyway, she got some time. Not a bad-looking lady either, man, Not a bad-looking chick. But she wanted another chick. I know why. I love women, too, so I guess I can understand that part of it. But I don't want to be bothered with Gerald. Gerald is my man on the other side. Daryl is also with us. When I check balls out, he's doing okay, folks. But anyway, here we go. We're ready to start the program here. Shut the chatter. All right, you ready to hit it, son? All right, he got the old thumb up over there. All right, here we go. You're listening to Classic Blues and R&B here on WVON 1690 AM.
Hey, blues fans, it's Joe Louis Walker here. Thanks for listening. Keep it there for more great blues.
it take all night long, gotta tell you, evening sun is sinking low. The clock on the wall says it's time to go. I got my plans, I don't know about you. I'll tell you exactly what I'm gonna do. Get in the groove and let the good time roll. I'm gonna stay here till I soothe my soul. If it take all night long, yeah, everybody let the good time roll. We gonna stay here till we soothe our souls. If it take all night long, yeah, it might be 1 o'clock and it might be 3. Time don't mean that much to me. I ain't felt this good since I don't know when, and I might not feel this good again. So come on and let the good time roll. We gon' stay here till we soothe our souls. If it take all night long, and all night, and all night, and all night, all night long, all night. Somebody said it might all night long, all night, and all night, and all night. So come on and let the good time roll. We gon' stay here till we soothe our souls. If it take all night long. All right, baby, you all right. Ooh, honey, you all right. Down the road, you will accompany.
no wrong. But they don't know my trouble, 'cause I know my life ain't long. My money is getting kind of funny, and I can't seem to get it straight. If I don't find a dollar, and it's gonna be too late. But when I get the blues, I just want my money straight. That's all I want, brother.
WVON makes the week go fast, makes the weekend last and last. WVON.
that she never tried to hide. Ever since we've been together, she's been a thorn in my side. I don't want your mama in my house. She'd better be gone when I get back. When you hear
still getting comfortable. As you lay there on the bed, sipping sweet tea through a long straw.
That is James Carr Amir. And that's not tea.
I don't want your
Dedicated 2 songs to his wife, so I'm a little ahead.
she'd better be gone when I get back. You hear my car in the driveway. Tell your mama she got to get her.
This is classic blues, classic blues, classic blues, classic and R&B.
I can't stand the rain against my window, bringing back sweet memory. I can't stand the rain against my window. Oh no, no. Because she's not here with me. When we were together, everything was so grand. Oh yes, it was. But now that we parted, there's just one sound I just can't stand. I can't stand the rain against my window. No, no, because she's not here with me. I can't stand the rain against my window. No, because she's not here with me. Alone with the pillow where her head used to lay. Oh yes it did. I know you've got some sweet, sweet memories, but like a window, you ain't got nothing to say. I can't stand the rain. Oh baby, can you feel the rain? I can't stand the rain against my window. Oh no, no, 'cause she's not here with me. I can't stand the rain against my window. No, no, because it keep on taunting me. Woo! Alone with my pillow where her head
All right, as we roll right along here on Classic Blues and R&B, you heard my man, Willie Clayton. Can't Stand the Rain. Travis Haddock to Get Your Mama and Tell Her to Get Up Out of Here. Don't get too comfortable, baby. Jimmy Reed, late. He's been gone a while. Jimmy Reed, The Sun is Shining. I got a little money in my pocket. I need a girl to help me to spin. Spin this dough, spin this gold, or whatever the devil he said. But that's the great Jimmy Reed, one of the great harmonica players, and with VJ Records there. Vivian and her brother, I think it was. Philip Walker, Happy Man's Blues. Philip is out of New Orleans. He's from the West Coast now. As most of the guys in blues that goes out of Louisiana, they go that way. They go out west. Come back with a different sound, too. A little different sound than we have down in Mississippi and here in Chicago, how they record it. You know, a little bit different. And you heard the great Joe Simon, who's a bishop today. The Right Reverend Bishop Joe Simon. At that time, he was just Joe Simon. Father on Down the Road. Yes, yes. And the great Sam Cooke. Good times. Opened up the program here, of course, with Ray Charles, but Sam Cooke put a little heat up in here, made it go, and it sounded really, really, really good. The Montford Point Marine Association wants you guys to get involved with them. Get over there at 7011 South Vincennes Avenue. We're going to be doing a show over there, Sam Cockrell, sometime next month. So I want you folks to come out and support us there, okay? We're going to be doing a thing there. Sam Cockrell and I think he got another band. It's not his band, but Sam Cockrell and the Brothers of the Ghettos or something over there. But we'll let you know. It's coming up around, I think, third weekend, I think, in September. We'll let you know, though, as we get closer. Anyway, Montford Point Marine Association wants you to come over and get involved with them, with us, because I'm a member of the club as well. They're located at 7011 South Vincennes Avenue here in Chicago. The number over there is 773-873-6600. That's 773-873-6600. The National Women Veterans United, they want you to get involved with them too. Got some ladies out there with them. Veterans too, lady veterans. I went in the military, I think, chasing a woman. She went into that, yeah. But anyway, the National Women's Veterans United Center, 7907 South Racine Avenue here in Chicago. Racine Avenue here in Chicago. They want to give you information on your vet benefits, advocacy for you. They want to be a peer-to-peer support group and more. Don't let your military service get left out of history. That's what she said. That's what they say. The office number is 872-731-2150. And the website is www.nwvu.org. LadyVetch2 at Yahoo is the email address. So get in touch with them, folks. Let them know what's going down with you so you can find out what the government is doing. You know, Trump's supposed to be our president. You know, he said he's looking out for veterans. Hell, the last president told that same lie. Well, he said the same thing. I won't say he told a lie. But, you know, that's what politicians do, folks. A lot of them lie. We allow them to do that. Anyway, the last president said he was going to take care of the veterans, too, you know. But anyway, you'll find out if we did what happens, you know, the veteran administration, hospitals, and all that stuff. We still had a few issues there. I want you to remember, folks, the media, you're not aware of it. They give a whole bunch of subliminal messages each and every second as you sat there and you watch that television. You know, you're scrolling through Facebook and wherever else you're doing it at. They are putting out messages, and they will have you doing things that you don't want to do. And the reason for that, they like to manipulate you. And a lot of it, you know, right now, our country is so full of entertainment. Can you imagine Emoji, a movie? Yeah. I mean, I really can't. But that's what, you know, they got you thinking that that's something important, you know. We got to get out of some business, folks, because our country's in some serious trouble, you know. And while, as they said, Nero has Rome burned, you know. So, yeah, we got a lot of problems going here. All right, I want to say hi to Miss Flo down there. Miss Parnell, I saw you. My man, Heffy there. He was checking out on Facebook, Mr. Edgar Ruelas, the Heffy, the big heifer, the big Heffy. I always kid him about that. He's a truck driver, long distance truck driver. All right, you ready to do some more music for me here? All right, you're listening to Classic Blues and R&B here on WVON 1690 AM.
You're listening to Classic Blues and R&B
on the Talk of Chicago 1690 WVON.
After this, top of the hour, instrumental.
Sorry that I hurt you so.
All right, we're going to the top of the hour. That was the sexy voice of Teresa Griffin. Nice voice. Nice. She got some nice lungs on her, as they say, you know. You know, every Saturday night, folks, right up in here, we come to this juke joint. The president might not like me calling the studio a juke joint. Yeah, it is a juke joint. They coming up in this juke joint every Saturday night, and we do our thing, you know. We try to bring you the best of American music, classic blues and R&B. We play classic, we play blues, classic blues. That's Johnny Lee Hooker and all those guys. We also play some of the modern music, you know, some of the new guys too, you know, Stevie J, J.R. Blue. You know, we play those guys, Anthony Hamilton. That's the soul part of it. And we played B.B. King, yes we do, you know. So we do all of that. So that's why the program is named Classic Blues and R&B. So we can fit it all in here within these 3 hours, so we're not out of place when we throw something in here. All right? Sir Henry Cheatham here, and I tell you what, we'll be back following the news at the top of the hour. You listen to Classic Blues and R&B on WVON 1690 AM.
The talk of Chicago and the voice of the nation. 1690 WVON, Berwyn, Chicago. Live from the Xfinity Studios at WVON. We're your original social media. You're listening to Night Blues with Sir Henry Cheatham on 1690, The Talk of Chicago.
All right, it's Sunday morning here in Chicago. Sunday morning, and it's classic blues and R&B is still rolling along, we're still rolling along here on Classic Blues. You can catch us at WVON.com out there on the World Wide Web. You can also get us at iHeartRadio. We up there. We're also up and running and looking good. This beautiful, this handsome guy over here on Ustream. And I'm trying to do something on this, what you call this thing? Facebook Live, but I'm up looking. I look good. I look like the damn Yankee Doodle Dandy, and I'm a doggone hillbilly from way down south. I'm a Magnolia man. But anyway, I'm up doing my thing over there, so you can see the nice looking, you know, chocolate. I can't be Chocolate Thunder. I never was big as he, but anyway, you're a nice chocolate looking guy over here, over on Ustream over here doing my thing. And you know what? WVON wants you to get social by going to Facebook.com/WVON1690. That's 1690. And on Twitter, follow us at WVON1690. And on Instagram at WVON1690. You can always text WVON to 88474, and you got the connection. You know, you folks know that we no longer have Mr. Fletcher with us, so he is. We bidded him a farewell, you know. Oh, speaking of that, too, I want to send out my condolences to also a cousin of mine, too, but also a class, with a fellow Eagle down there in Jackson, Mississippi, Mr. Lindsey Hunter. Many of you may know that his son played with the Bulls here in Chicago for a while, but he was a basketball player up in Detroit, NBA basketball player. You know, I understand he lost his father, I think yesterday down in Jackson. So I want to send my condolences and my prayers out to the Hunter family. Known them all of my life, Mr. Katie Hunter, Mr. Sam Hunter. Great plumbers, yes, the great plumber, Mr. Sam Hunter, one of the greatest plumbers going, yes. So, and like most of us down south, we had big families, so there's always somebody who was in the class who was a Hunter. Like that was a Cheatham in the class for many years. It was 10 of us, folks. I say it with pride. Hey, that's what they did, man. We was an agricultural country at the time. And we ate good, you know. We didn't have no doggone 16 shoes at the age of 10, you know. We didn't have the hormonal feed that we fed into the animals, like they do now. And these kids, Lord, I was talking to a kid the other day, 17 shoe. What size shoe you got on that, Daddy? 20?
14.
Hell, I've been on this earth 7 decades. I don't know. I've been on this earth. Yeah, that's right. And I got a 12, man. I was looking at the kids one day. I said, dog, they all come in here with the big, thick feet, narrow feet or something. I don't know, but that's, hey, that's where we are. Yeah. Anyway, it's always good. Say hi to my man Solomon out there in Colorado. I don't know if he's getting high or not out there. Cannabis, they probably sent some of that stuff down to Vegas. I understand Nevada needed some herbs not long ago. They were running short. I don't know if they still short or not. The medical kind and everything kind else. They were running a little short on herbs out there. But I'm like Muddy, I don't give me no cocaine. I don't mess with herbs either. Just give me some liquor. I'm a liquor man. Give me some liquor. Give me my liquor and I'm happy. I want my liquor now. I don't care what you Christians say out there. Just Sunday morning, you get your little liquor. Take a little classic blues and a little liquor and go to church with you this morning. You'll enjoy it. So, Classic Blues and R&B want you to get social with us by going to Facebook.com. Liking our page, Classic Blues and R&B, RB. Follow us on Twitter at WVON Henry and subscribe to our YouTube channel over on YouTube.com and just type in Henry CB and I guarantee you see something there that you like. These programs, we post them as soon as we can. All right, we're going to get some more music here. But anyway, Solomon, I'm going to send this. I tell you, I ain't going to send this one out to you. You wouldn't know what to do with that. I'm going to send a song out to you. I might send you a wolf out. I don't know. Want to hear some hard blues and all that stuff. Marvin Cease, we got all that coming up for you. All right, here we go. On this Sunday morning, you're listening to Classic Blues and R&B on WVON 1690 AM.
Give up, and then you came along, just having it in your ways, thrills me for days and days. I don't care what nobody says, I want you for always. Now that I've found you, I'm gonna stay around you. Make me yours. You already touched my heart and my soul. Now I want you to take full control. Oh yeah, I need the love that only you can give. If I can't have it, I don't want to live. No, I never had a love so sweet. I never thought I'd be lucky enough to meet a guy with all your charms. Hold me with loving arms, make me feel secure and warm. Cause my heart to burn. Now that I've found you, I'm gonna stay around. Make me yours. Come on, baby. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Now that I've found you, I'm gonna stay around you. Make me yours. Make me yours. What you want me to be, whatever you need, you can always find in me. Now love me, baby, and keep me by your side. Wherever you go, I'm gonna be satisfied, because all of my friends say that good girls don't, but I know what I need. Sure know what I want. I wanna be yours. will give to you happiness in return because what you need, hey baby, I got it. And what you got, I'm real crazy about it. If you're looking for a love, you will never be tired of. Make me yours. Come on, come on, come on, come on, and make me yours. Oh yeah, baby, make me yours. Not for a little while, baby, but forever, darling. Make me yours. I want to be yours, 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 yours. Oh yours. Oh yes I do. Ooh, make me yours. I wanna be your baby. Next time you see me, things won't be the same. No, they won't. Well, next time you see me, sugar, things won't be the same. And if I hurt you, my darling, you only got yourself to blame. Like the true saying, all that shit is not gold. No, it ain't. Well, like a true saying, all that shine is not gold. And like the good books tell you, gotta read just what you sow. Yeah, well, you lied, you cheated, oh, for so long. Yes, you did. Well, you lied, you cheated, oh, for so long. You're just a low-down man and another king is on your throne. Well, hey, next time you see me, sugar, things won't be the same. No, 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 they won't. Next time you see me, things won't be the same. And if I hurt you, my darling, you only got yourself to blame. For so long, yes you did. Hey, you lied, you cheated, oh, for so long. You're just a low-down man and another king is on your throne. Well, hey, next time you see me, sugar, things won't be the same. No, they won't. Well, next time you see me, things won't be the same. I hurt you, my darling, you only got yourself to blame. And if I hurt you, my darling, you only got yourself to blame. And if I hurt you, my darling, you only got yourself to blame. And if I hurt you, my darling, you only got yourself to blame.
Here's a song from Northwest Line.
hearse Cadillac, a crowd of people gathered round, all dressed in black. And as they removed her body from the car, such pain I never knew did fill my heart. I lost the only one I've ever loved. The Lord has returned her up above. Life will never be the same again. It's the beginning of my end. It happened on a Saturday night. My love and I had just had a silly fight. She got into her car and angrily drove away. Neither of us knew then that she'd never see another day. What have I done, Lord, to deserve this misery? All my life and all of my world has come falling down on me. I was at home watching my TV when the noise of the phone really disturbed me. I wasn't too sure at first just what the doctor meant when he informed me that there had been an accident. Why, oh why, I heard her mother cry as I rushed to the scene with the tears in my eyes. Somebody asked who was the next of kin. And oh Lord, it was the beginning of
Here's a song from the request line.
Any day now, I will hear you say goodbye, my love, and you'll be on your way. Then, my wild, beautiful bird, you will have flown. Oh, any day now, I'll be all alone. Oh, any day now, when your restless eyes meet someone new. Oh, to my sad surprise, then the blue shadows will fall all over time. Oh, any day now, love will let me down. the clock strike gold, you'll call it off. And then my tears will flow, then the blue shadows will fall all over town. Oh, any day now, love will let me down, 'cause you won't be around. Don't fly away, my beautiful bird. Don't fly away.
This is classic blues and R&B music with a feeling.
We skip the light fandango, turns cartwheels across the floor. I was feeling kind of seasick. The crowd called out for more. The room was humming harder as the ceiling flew away. When we call out for another drink, the waiter brought a tray, and so it was later, as the miller told his tale, that her face at first just ghostly turned the wider shade of pale. He said there is no reason, and the truth is plain to see. But I wander through my playing cards, would not let her be one of 16 vestal virgins were leaving for the coast. And although my eyes were open, they might just as well been closed. And so it was later, as the miller told his tale, that her face at first just ghostly turned the wider shade of pale.
All right, here we go. I'm laughing at this, because that went out for the teacher down in Oklahoma who did that cartwheels. I don't know how many she did, but she did it in the choir, for a choir class. I guess she was trying to let them know that, hey, I can do it too, But she, according to them, she forgot that she was not fully dressed as far as the administration was concerned. Anyway, I thought it was kind of funny, But White Shade of Pale by my man, by the group Procol Harum, here on Classic Blues and R&B. You heard Chuck Jackson. That went out for Mr. James C.L. Mills. He wanted to send that, dedicate that to his wife. I'm not sure. Was his wife? Yeah, to his wife, Kim Mills. Any day now. Chuck Jackson, any day now. The Unifics was also a dedication. Oh, you wanted to hear that also went out for him. Okay, yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, it's a good song, good song. The beginning of the end, sad song, though. And you heard, see what the hell else did you hear? You heard Donna Cox and the Princess, Next Time You See Me. Peggy Scott making a new song out of an old song, which that's a great song, period. She done a good job on it, too. Make Me Yours. And I think that's everything that I did in that segment. I'm not sure. I got kind of got away from it there for a second. Anyway, that's what you heard during that period, right? Okay, so it's good to have a little fun, man. Our country, man, we're kind of tight about everything. You can't have any real fun. Hey, Izzy, I want to say hello to my man Izzy out there. Thank you for watching, Chuck. Brother Charles Twilley Jr., Miss Watson down in Memphis, Tennessee. She's down on Beale Street. Oh, yo, gosh, just kidding. Yeah, she's down in Memphis down there. Thank you. This thing is doing all right. It's the first time I did a live, I think. Yeah, this first one I've done, this live Facebook. But I'm a little conscious about not, me being on screen. Hell, I look good, but I'm just, I like to make sure that the picture's composed right, and sometimes these things just don't do it. I don't know if the light is, if it's as dark as it looks to me, as dark as it looks to me. Yeah, but I want to thank all you guys out there who's checking it out here on Classic Blues and R&B. We're here every Saturday night from 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. playing for you this great American music. You want to hear, you want to get some real music. You want to hear, you pat your feet to something, and really to some real music. And I tell you what, you check us out because we're gonna be doing it. We do it. We take a little time to think about it. Gerald give me a rough time at times. He began to get on my nerves. Yeah, like he the producer of this show. He's not. I'm the producer of this show. He's the assistant at best. Yeah, he's all right over there. But anyway, hope you guys enjoying the show. Don't forget to like us on Facebook at Classic Blues and R&B. Follow us on Twitter at WVON Henry. And also subscribe to our YouTube channel at Henry CB. Appreciate it. Back to some more music here. Oh, yes, I got to tell you, there was this guy down in Texas, man. Now, you tell me about this story here. I don't care what the court says. Judge got too much power over our lives, folks. I tell you, a judge can change your life. He can change your life, or she can change your life with one gavel. Get him for contempt, You got you for contempt, There's a man down in Texas was ordered to pay $65,000, not $6, $65,000 in child support for a kid that is not his. Texas man is battling the court order that mandates he must pay tens of thousands in child support for a child that he did not biologically father and who he met only once. 2003, a child support court in Texas ruled that Gabriel Cornejo, 45, had to pay child support to his ex-girlfriend who had recently given birth because she vowed that there was no way he was not the rightful dad. So I guess they went through the test and DNA proved that he was not the father. His girlfriend in the state still wants the $65,000 in back pay. And that's based upon, and see, that's another thing, folks. That's why you got to look out, excuse me, for these doggone codes and all that. A Texas Family Code, Chapter 161, states that even if one is not the biological father, they still owe support payments that accrued before the paternity test proves otherwise. In Cornejo's case, that's the amount of $65. That's the money. That's real money, man. You know, that ain't no chump change, you know?
That is absurd to me. I mean,
yeah, it is.
This man is not the father. Gonna make him pay. The judge is out of line. Texas is out of line. And his girlfriend is wrong. She knows this man not the father and still want the money. So she out of line. She should be in jail for falsifying him as the father. Before proof.
Well, the jury's, you know, court says you got to have some sense, man. You know, it's anyway. They're gonna get, if he works, they're gonna take it out. You know, that's that mean that's a very sad thing. You know. Yeah, I forgot to mention too. Go on. I'm sorry. Go
on. You know, he's taking care of 5 kids, 3 of his own and 2 of his brother's kids. So this is wrong.
Yeah. And I forgot to mention the tragedy down in Texas too. Down there, man. You know. That's another reason why, folks, when you come to the country legally, you do have some kind of recourse. But when you come to the country undocumented, as they call it, there are some issues. You know, I mean, those 10 people that died, and imagine the heat that you know. It's just a tough situation. You know, these smugglers and these things going on every day with, you know, what they call smugglers, professional smugglers. Everything coming out of in an 18-wheeler is not necessarily food and clothing, folks. So that's a big problem. All right, we're going to get back to some more music here on Classic Blues and R&B. We hope you're enjoying the program. We enjoy bringing it to you each and every week. We dig way off into the bottom of the vault. You're going to stay on the page right now, right? Where in the hell is the list? You got Wolf coming up. You got JR. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, we back on the list now, right? All right, folks. You're listening to the Classic Blues and R&B here. Solomon G, you want me to play something for you special, man? Just text me, you know, just let me know, and I'll hit it for you. But right now, we're gonna give you some good music. I don't know. Maybe I'll give you Marvin C. or somebody. Mr. Sam, I'm broke as hell, 'cause I am. You're listening to the Classic Blues and R&B on WVON 1690 AM.
Spend your Saturday nights right here on Classic Blues and R&B with Sir Henry Cheatham.
On the Talk of Chicago, 1690 WVON.
You know the time have come. Oh, for me to hit the road again. She's my sweet thing. Honey, you've been so good to me, baby. I will never, ever, ever leave your side. You ain't got to worry. I got your back. I'll be your lover, protector, provider. You ain't gotta work that long. You've been good. Oh, you've been good to me. Well, she's been good, baby. Oh, she's been good to me.
I got the song about Jamara Rogers on YouTube.
But I'm broke as hell. Girl, you look like an independent woman who wants an independent man. Well, I got these fancy clothes and diamond ring on, but let me tell you where I stand. See, I might look like Hollywood. I spend my money on looking good, trying to catch a fine thing like you. But I got to tell the truth, I got nothing but change in my bank account. I'm broke, baby. But don't change your mind, girl, before I take you out. I got plans.
We're going right now next to 21 to 22.
Somebody broke. See that old boy up there at the bar right there? Been drinking on that same drink for about an hour. Tell me, ain't you broke as hell? Ain't got no money. Oh, that boy over there standing
by the girls' bathroom all night long trying to come up. Wave your hand. Ain't you broke as hell? I ain't gonna point at her, but what about that girl over there with the half a weave in her hair? Ain't got enough hair to cover up the other side. She broke as hell. Wave your hand. And how about all y'all out there with them silver earrings on that used to be gold? You know what y'all broke as hell do? Come on. Well, if you're like me, let me hear you say, wave your hand. I'm broke as hell. Oh, times are hard. You lost your job. Let me see you wave your hand. Say I'm broke as hell. If you're sitting at your bar, sipping on the same drink, let me hear you say I'm broke as hell. If you smoke cigarettes, but you're still buying them blue, let me hear you say I'm broke as hell. Ooh. Now we gonna tell the truth. If you from Mississippi and you broke, let me hear you say I'm broke as hell. If you from down in Atlanta, Georgia, where they got all that money, don't be saying, wave your hand, say I'm broke as hell. I can't leave out my old Memphis, Tennessee. If y'all down in Memphis, you ain't got no money, wave your hand. I'm broke as hell. How about my people over there in Arkansas? Wave your hand, Arkansas. Don't be scared, cause you're broke as hell. What about Baton Rouge, Monroe, and New Orleans, Louisiana? Make some noise. I'm broke as hell. I'm gonna get personal now. How about all my Southern soul singers down here trying to get them a job, trying to sing somewhere? Tell the truth. Y'all broke as hell. You don't want me to call none of their names. OB, you broke. You know you broke. Ain't got no big and white. Got all them chicken places. TK charging all this money for them shows. You know you broke, boy. Sir Charles, you can't. I'm broke as hell. I don't know, Charles might have a little money. Bobby Rush been singing 90 years. You know you broke as hell. Terry Wright lost his good thing. You think he, what? He broke as hell. Oh, yeah. Well, lost his good thing. Broke as hell. Hey, John, what about Sheba? Sheba got about 19 albums. No, she broke as hell. I'm broke as hell. I hate to say something about King Willie Clay. Got a bus, but he broke as hell.
You're listening to Sir Henry Cheatham on Classic Blues and R&B.
You'll realize that you've been blind. Yes, darling, you're going to need me again. It's just a matter of time. Go on. Until you reach the end of the line. But I know you pass my way again. It's just a matter of time. After I gave you everything I had, you laughed and called me a clown. Remember, in your search for fortune and fame, what goes up must come down. That one day you'll wake up and find that my love was a true love.
It's just a matter of
Hey Chicago, this is Ernie Isley of the Isley Brothers, and you're listening to Sir Henry on Classic Blues.
Top of the hour coming. So what you want to do?
You gotta give in, then you're 1, 2 step, 1, 2 step, moving round and round.
At 12:51 right now.
Hold me close, shake it to the one that you love the most. Let me whisper in your ear, tell you that I want you. Yeah, in your arms, kiss me and caress. You know I like it like that. I like it like that. Let me whisper in your ear, tell you that I want you. Yeah.
thought I was gonna get me some Howlin' Wolf there, man. What happened to my wolf? All right. You're the big shot. You control the show, man. Give me my bed. Bring it up a little bit so I can lay down on it. Bring it up a little bit more. Give me just a little bit more. More. All right, I think I got it now. Anyway, you just heard the great voice of Roy Hamilton. You'll never walk alone. Golden voice. Never walk alone. Sarah LaSoul, I like it like that. That's a friend of my niece's, and I tell you, she's got nice little voice too. My niece can sing too, but you know, she's just singing in the church. She can sing. Now my niece has a nice voice. Everybody talk about that sweet old voice there, you know. Pretty girl too. That's my nephew's wife. Brooke Benton, It's Just a Matter of Time. J.R. Blues, She's Been Good. I like that song. That song, when I hear him talking about 55, that make me think I'm riding down south or somewhere. I'm heading somewhere south, New Orleans, somewhere down that way. Nice song. I like it. J.R. Blues is a young man that I like. And we got a couple more young folks we got throwing up out here, too. We got my man J.R. Rogers, Jemiah Rogers. We're going to have him coming up in the next hour. Got a new CD out. But Blues Superman, you know, he was down in Kankakee last night doing at the festival down there. Young man, 21 years of age. They want to say hello to West Coast Eddie. Hey, Eddie, I like that. Hey, West Coast Eddie. How you doing out there in West Coast? Say hi to Miss Maria Herrera, my niece Jennifer, one of my nieces, not my only niece, my niece Jennifer. And Miss Michelle Jones, nice to all you guys out there. Thanks for checking us out. You better not have left me yet, West Coast Eddie, you know. But anyway, good to see you guys out there on Facebook. I'm doing this for, I think, the first time. Hell, I don't know. I don't do it, you know. But I see so much bad video on there. I try not to put more bad video on it, you know. But anyway, going ready to go to the top of the hour before we be back. Follow the news here on WVON. You're listening to Classic Blues and R&B on WVON 1690 AM.
The talk of Chicago and the voice of the nation. 1690 WVON, Berwyn, Chicago.
I am in a magnolia state of mind. Classic Blues and R&B. Saturday nights on WVON AM 1690.
In the morning, yeah. When I rise.
Live from the Xfinity Studios at WVON. We're your original social media. You're listening to Night Blues with Sir Henry Cheatham on 1690, The Talk of Chicago.
All right, we're wrapping it up here in this final hour of Classic Blues and R&B for another Sunday. This is the last program on VON and the first program on VON. That's right. I know my man want to say he is, but I am. No question about it. Saturday night closes it. Sunday kicks it off. And we're streaming live at WVON.com. Also on iHeartRadio, you can get us worldwide. And we're up and running on Ustream. And I look like I'm over here on what the hell you call that thing? Facebook Live. Also on Facebook Live. I hope I'm not looking too bad. I'm a good-looking guy anyway, so hell, it doesn't matter. I can, you never catch me on a bad hair day or bad face day. My face is always cooch, you know, because I was born that way, built that way. I know my niece down there, she's smacking me now every time I say that, right? But anyway, we're here, folks, and we're here every Saturday night from 11 p.m. until 2 a.m. playing for you this great American music. So the music you hear here, I guarantee you haven't heard it for a while. You haven't heard it anywhere else, but we do it, you know. You can always check it out. We want you to always get social with us here at WVON by going to Facebook.com/WVON1690. On Twitter, follow us at WVON1690. And on Instagram at WVON1690. You can always text WVON to 88474. Other side of the glass, you got my man Gerald. Gerald is over there. It's he and we're riding it through right now. And over here on this side, you got me. Sir Henry is what they call me. I didn't name that. I didn't give myself that name. Somebody else gave it to me, one of the young folks around here. So they want me to run with it. I said, okay, I'll run with it. So it's always a good thing. You can always text WVON to 88474, and you get the alerts and all we got there. Classic Blues wants you to go to Facebook and like our Facebook page at Classic Blues and R&B and RB. Do that for us, and follow us on Twitter at WVON Henry, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And we continues on the air there, as they say. We continue to move right along there, you know. So we appreciate it. I guess all you Facebookers out there, we're glad to have you as well. Where in the hell are we going now? Yeah. Okay, where are we going? Hey, my glasses. Oh, I got my glasses. Oh, they're not on top of my head. I got them, right? Yeah. But anyway, we're ready to do our thing, you know. All right, we got some music. Up top, we got Marvin C. Am I correct? Okay, Marvin C. This is going out for my homeboy who's out in Denver out there. In Colorado. I don't know if he's in Denver or some other little town out there, you know. But Denver is good enough for me. That'll get you there. All right, Marvin C's here. Show me what you got. You're listening to Classic Blues and R&B here on WVON 1690 AM.
A song for the weekend. A song for the weekend.
Oh, baby. I've been watching you, baby, yeah, all for a mighty long time. I see you in the morning, girl, I see you late at night. Yes, I do. Believe me, I've seen men come and I've seen them go. Yes, I have. Some left happy, some left so sad. Believe me, honey, I can tell. Some spoke I love you, some spoke so bad. But you know what? But me, I've seen a whole lot of women, but never one like you. Nobody, baby. Do the things you do. Why don't you show me what you got? 'Cause I might just wanna kick it with you right now, girl. Show me what you got, girl. 'Cause I might just wanna kick it with you. You see, honey, listen. I like the way you walk, girl. Oh, honey. And baby, I like the way you talk. I kinda like the things you say when you talk, baby. And when I'm next to you, girl, you see, you sexifies me. And I kinda like that, honey. But baby, that's not enough to make me satisfied. You know what, honey?
there's something we need to tell you. In your life, you're gonna work for everything you get. Nobody owes you nothing. Don't you ever forget. Mother soul was right, and Daddy, he wasn't wrong. Got time on this job, been working since I was 3. I played Montreal, Canada, been to Europe, flown across the Atlantic Sea. Took it all the way down to New Orleans, back up through Memphis, Tennessee. Jumped across to Arkansas, played a high school gym in McGee. Mother soul was right, and Daddy, he wasn't wrong. Day by day, night after night, I've been crying and I put in work, and I still got to fight. Inch by inch, mile after mile, I'm close to where I need to be. I'm just there in a little while. Mother soul was right, and Daddy, he wasn't wrong. Mother soul was right, and Daddy, he wasn't wrong. Mother soul was right, and Daddy, wasn't.
Here's a song from the request line.
I found my thrill on Blueberry Hill. Blueberry Hill, when I found you, the moon stood still on Blueberry Hill and lingered until my dreams came true. The wind in the willow played love's sweet melody, but all those vows we made were never to be. Though we're apart, you're part of me still. My thrill on Blueberry Hill. Come claim that you and me, baby. We'll see what we shall see.
beat is the willow play, plus sweet melodies. But all of your smiles we made were never to be. Though we're apart, you part of me still. For you were my thrill. Oh, baby dear. Come play the game with me, baby. We'll see what we shall see.
Hi, this is Country Boy. You listen to classic blues and R&B on WVON with my man Sir Henry, AM 1690. Country Boy, straight from the South, all the way to Chicago.
Now it's 5 in the morning, and I'm just getting in, and my man was fast asleep on the sofa in the den, and I tiptoed across the floor, yes I did, and my baby woke up and asked, honey, where have you been? I froze right there, y'all, I couldn't even move, and I was wondering this time, what was I gonna do? I didn't wanna argue, I didn't wanna fuss or fight, 'cause I had already had, y'all, a hell of a night. I said, don't ask me no questions, honey, and I'll tell you no lies. But to tell you the truth, y'all, I didn't have no alibi. I didn't wanna hurt you, and no, I didn't wanna make you cry. 'Cause this time, honey, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna lie this time. No, baby, I'm gonna tell the truth. Now you can believe me if you wanna, honey. Ain't gonna lie this time. No, baby, no, no, I'll leave that up to you. Then I said, I was out with the girls all night long. We were having so much fun, I didn't realize how long I'd been gone. Now the burns on my knees, we were playing a silly game. And the bruises on my thighs, honey, well, I can explain. I felt so bad, y'all, it was a crying shame. I was getting caught up, y'all, all over again. Now the same old lies, just a different day. And I didn't know, y'all, whether I should leave or stay. Now this cheating game has been played from the beginning of time. But sooner or later, I know I'm gonna run out of lies. But until that time comes, I'm gonna do my best to live, love, and have fun, and then deal with the rest. I ain't gonna lie this time. No, baby, I'm gonna tell if you didn't want me to do it. I ain't gonna lie this time, no. Now you can believe me if you wanna, honey. I ain't gonna lie this time, no. And I'll leave it all up to you. I ain't gonna lie this time, no. See, this is my story and I'm sticking to it. You should have never done me wrong, baby.
Be careful. You might get what you asked for. Had this girl I really was wrapped up in her, you know. I thought we had everything going our way until I found out one day she was a material girl. All she wanted was my material possessions. And when she found out we were going to have, you know, she did. You couldn't break me, now you hate me. Telling all my friends I was never any good. In my need, you forsake me and left me stranded in your neck of the woods.
This is Sam Cockrell from Chicago, and I'm hanging out with my good friend Sir Henry Cheatham, playing the blues, classic blues for you here at WVON 1690 on the AM dial.
Trying to reach my friends down in the valley, but they won't look to the sky. I would just call on the telephone, but it's been disconnected for years. I had them cut the line, hoping it might help to stop this ringing in my ears. Living up high on old Mount Comfort. I'll just hang around. Now I'm dancing with my shadow in the iridescent glow, wishing I could find me another good rider, but they've all gone to the show. But I feel the high wind rising, the leaves are shaking up on the trees. It's mighty cold up on this rocky
I got it.
but it feels like home to me. Living up high on old Mount Comfort.
Transition, Anthony Hamilton, Macy Gray.
Listening to classic blues and R&B with Sir Henry. WVON 1690 AM.
Love is an angry thing. It'll tear your heart to pieces. And love, such a crazy thing. It'll break you down when you least expect it. Thought I knew about love, I've
been deceived. Love don't love nobody, certainly not me. You used to have your way with me. We fought all the time. Misunderstandings led me to being blindsided. You knocked the wind out of me. How could you be so cruel? Love. Thought I knew it all, yeah. Then you turned on me. Love is an angry thing. It'll tear your heart to pieces. Love is such a crazy thing. It'll steal your heart when you least expect it. Thought I really knew love till you turned on me, telling me lies, putting the blame on me. I became your victim, lost sight of what was right. Now I barely believe you were ever really mine. You knocked the wind out of me, and I was good to you.
On Man Garland was an overtime. Gonna be tomorrow at I said the first event scene.
See, I thought I knew it all. Until you turned on me. Yeah. Love is an angry thing. It'll tear your heart to pieces. And love is a crazy thing. It'll tear you down when you least expect it. Love is an angry thing. It'll tear your heart to pieces. See, love is a
He said he'd see you tomorrow and also as well. He bring his son from Omaha, Nebraska.
Say, oh, love, such an angry thing.
Games, changes, and fears. When will they go from here? When will they stop? I believe that fate has brought us here, and we should be together, babe. But we're not. I'll play it off, but I'm dreaming of you. And I'll keep my cool, but I'm feeling. I try to say goodbye and I choke. I try to walk away and I stumble. Though I try to hide it, it's clear. My world crumbles when you are not there. Goodbye and I choke. I try to walk away and I stumble. Though I try to hide it, it's clear. My world crumbles when you are not there. I may appear to be free, but I'm just a prisoner of your love. And I may seem alright and smile when you leave, but my smile's up just a front, just a front. Hey, I play it off, but I'm dreaming of you. I'll keep my cool, but I'm beating. I try to say goodbye and I choke. I try to walk away and I stumble. But I try to hide it, it's clear. My world crumbles when you are not near. Goodbye and I choke.
And I'm patiently waiting, this lingering pain goes away. I gotta get over you.
I lay in bed tossing and turning. Can't sleep 'cause my chest is burning. Said it's burning, burning, burning. You moved out of my bed, but stayed inside my head. Now I'm not used to being alone. No, 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 no. My passion for life is all gone. I've got to shake off this mood and get back in my
Slowly but surely I will. This heartbroken thing I can't deal.
I can't deal.
I gotta get over you.
I'm gonna get over you.
And I'm patiently waiting the day.
Patiently waiting. Patiently waiting.
I gotta get over you.
Everything that starts has to end. Try texting it, couldn't push the end. I'm so lost and confused, just don't know what to do. And people can sit around and judge, 'cause most never been in these kind of love. It'll hurt some, I know, but I gotta let go. I'm gonna do whatever I have to do. If it means making love to a few, I'll erase every trace from my memory. That's the only way I'll keep myself. I'll get over you.
Slowly but surely I will. This heartbroken thing I can't deal. I gotta get over you.
And I gotta get over you.
I'm gonna get over you. And I'm patiently waiting my day. This lingering pain goes away. I gotta get over you.
Gotta get over
This world is what we make it every day. We can try to save it or throw it away. All that separates us are walls we have made. We've got the same dreams. We've got the same plans. We've got to raise our voices up for our fellow man. When we open up our hearts, the light comes shining through. Human kindness flows from me and you.
trust Uncle Sam. Broken link, future sinking, and no one gives a damn. I learned to count, but I found out there is no balance scale. People know, I think we know, for some it's living hell. Dirty laundry in the country, can't trust Uncle Sam. Broken link, future sinking, and no one gives a damn. No working day, no weekly pay, can't even feed my cat. For broken folk, no antidote, while others get so fat. Think I'll call my Lord tonight and ask him how we see this good old world to be. And if I read my Bible right and search for better time, don't wanna do no crime. The times are kinda slow, the better days gotta show, and everybody know dirty laundry in the country, can't trust Uncle Sam. Broken link, future sinking, and no one gives a damn. The dollar bill you think is real, spends to buy you nothing. For broken folk, no antidote, just trying to get me something. Think I'll call my Lord tonight and ask him how he see this good old world to be. And if I read my Bible right, the times are kinda slow, but better days gotta show, and everybody know dirty laundry in the country, can't trust Uncle Sam. Broken link, future sinking, and no one gives a damn. People hustle and preach the gospel, too many words to hear. No working day, no weekly pay, the old folks live in fear. Dirty laundry in the country, dirty laundry in the country.
Come to you, just I play the song. Wilson Pickett, here's you.
All right, you just heard my man Curtis Mayfield, Dirty Laundry. Great song. You think about what he's saying, you know. And you heard my Seal Ball. Hey, I'm barely hearing myself, man. What the hell are you trying to do? Drown me out? You know. Okay, anyway, you just heard Curtis Mayfield, Dirty Laundry. And you heard my Seal Ball, The Tattooed Lady and the Alligator Man, Human Kindness. You heard Anthony Hamilton, Love is Angry. Is an angry thing. You heard Macy Gray, I Try. You also heard Johnny Taylor, You Couldn't Break Me. And so you got pissed off. You got pissed off because you couldn't break me. Now you're telling folks all kind of lies on me, you know. But it's all right. I found another lady to take me across this journey. Anyway, my man Solomon's out there in Montebello, Colorado. I always said Denver. Well, you know, yeah, like Chicago. Jorge Laro, happy birthday to you, man. I think I saw it somewhere that I'm not sure if it's your birthday or not, but if it is, happy birthday to you. Hell, if it ain't your birthday, guess what? You got it early or late. So you're going to come down here and play the trumpet with me one night, right? I know you're gonna do it. I know you can still play that trumpet, man. So when you come on down, we're gonna get together. You're gonna play the trumpet. I'm gonna play the drums and whatever else I can play, and we're gonna have a good old time up in the studio. 87th Street's gonna be rocking, you know. Anyway, don't forget Monday, folks. Join our Chat Daddy Sims for the Monday night edition of Real Talk, Real People. Our Chat Daddy will welcome to the show relations expert and author Dr. Carmen McGinnis. Dr. McGinnis is the author of the book Unintended Consequences, which was written extensively about the problems associated with the thoughts of a cheater. Are they narcissistic, sociopath, or just lonely? Chat Daddy and Dr. McGinnis will cover all of the bases of infidelity, sex addiction, and marriage. All this and so much more at 6 p.m. on your favorite happy hour on the radio. That's the Monday night edition of Real Talk, Real People. So I want you to come on by and check that out with him on Monday. When I first read it, I thought he said that it was your thoughts, where your thoughts is that you're cheating in your thoughts, like President Carter said he had lust in his heart. Well, but he didn't never act on it. Yeah. Anyway, folks, to tell you what, I've enjoyed being here with you this weekend, this Saturday night. Hope to get back up in here again next Saturday. The weather been great here in Chicago. I hope you enjoyed it. I did. And you get out and enjoy the week. Next thing you know, the snow will be on the ground maybe, and you'll be complaining about that, So I'm glad I'm not God, because y'all complain about everything. He can deal with y'all. I can't, So, but anyway, it's always my pleasure coming up in here on a Saturday night, Sunday morning. And I want you to remember that ignorance is the most costly crop that any man or woman can produce.
Time for Mr. Pilkey.
So
keep talking.
So therefore you understand that and kind of learn something, We got some issues, folks, in our country, so we want to deal with that. So remember, it is our country. However it goes, that's where we end up at. Until next week, may God bless and keep you. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube page, YouTube, Henry CB. Follow us on Twitter at WVON Henry. And like our Facebook page at Classic Blues and R&B. Okay, we appreciate that. Until next week, may God bless and keep you. I don't see my man. He's
Terror Plus.